Hello and welcome to another episode of Transformation. I'm Sarah Said, your host, with the O-line that protects me in times of need.
Aww, that's actually really nice.
What position am I?
I don't care.
I'll be
as long as you protect
guard.
me. Okay, fine.
I'll protect your blind side.
Okay.
Because I am your
like the movie The Blind Side.
I'm your legal guardian.
Just trying to connect the dots.
I'm actually Sarah's legal
He
guardian.
does help me a lot in a lot of times where I need help. But you know what's actually just shitty today, though?
What?
You guys are distracted. You don't care about anything.
That's
I
not
know where
true.
your priorities lie or lies with the NBA.
It's a
And
big day today in the NBA.
Trade
It is a-
deadline,
it is.
You know.
But think about the previous 5 months when we were all
I know
on football.
all on football.
it's
We're
true.
only
I
on
know.
football.
Even Jelani said today, I'm already in NBA mode.
Yeah,
And I was
after
like, fam, the
Sunday-
Super Bowl is
I know.
like
No,
this
after
week.
Sunday,
No,
like
we're in NFL mode.
I'm
too.
joking. If
Yeah, I feel
Jerry
you.
makes a move, I'll be right
Ah,
back.
he's
I
got
was
the
gonna
edits
say.
ready. He's got the edits ready.
Yes.
He's got the
Yes.
stories ready.
Let's go.
So let's talk about the NFL honors that are happening tonight, the awards. So we're gonna go through each of the different
awards.
major awards that players and
Oh, I didn't
staff
write
can
MVP
receive.
down there, but
Well, you're not the MVP then.
I forgot.
It's okay because you're too distracted with the NBA.
That is true. That is true.
Anyways, it's okay. We're just gonna go through the top awards and we're gonna pick who we think is gonna win it.
Sure.
Sure, no problem. We're gonna start with Coach of the Year. We got Brian Dable, Doug Peterson, Kyle Shanahan, and Nick Sirianni. I already know that Jelani fucking hates Nick Sirianni with a burning passion.
Fucking hates
He
Nick
fucking
Sirianni.
hates him.
Fucking hates him.
I'm just kidding. But who would you pick to win the award?
I would pick Doug Peterson. I don't think he's gonna win it. I think it's gonna be Dable, but I would
I
pick
think
Doug
Dable too. I would
Peterson
pick Dable.
because you're a Giants fan. I understand. I think Jaguars they had back-to-back years with the number 1 overall pick.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't expected to do anything in the AFC. The AFC is a tougher conference. Let's be honest with ourselves. And Doug Peterson has found a way to get the most out of Trevor Lawrence this year, right? They had a great year. They won a playoff game, one of the more memorable playoff games ever, that comeback, and they actually put up some points and made some noise in Kansas City, albeit with Mahomes' ankle, but they made some noise in the playoffs. So I think this team, the Jaguars team, is on. Look out for them in the future, because I think
I'm
Doug
looking.
Peterson, please be looking. I think Doug Peterson is one of the better coaches in the league. I would give it to him.
Okay, Justin, you.
I think Doug Peterson too, because for everything Jelani mentioned, he took this fledgling franchise with Sarah's favorite mascot.
Oh my God.
Yes, he is the best
I
mascot
don't like
in the league.
the
Speedo?
the Jacksonville Jaguars' aesthetic is not my aesthetic. Let me just say that.
What, like the colors?
The colors?
Yeah, the colors
the
and everything,
logo.
and the logo and the.
very
It's not
mascot.
bad.
Why? What don't you like about him?
It kind of feels too like SpongeBob like.
Why are you holding the mic like that?
No, I don't
Yeah.
know.
The all
Actually,
black
Kind of
ones are
throwing
nice.
me off right now.
It just feels comfortable.
You can't be hating on the all black Jaguars fits
Yeah.
are kind of hard.
Okay,
Anyway,
but that's what I'm saying. but
yeah,
that's
Doug
not
Peterson
like the
deserves
regular
yeah,
colors.
Doug Peterson deserves a Coach of the Year because he turned this franchise around. They won the division. He's turned Trevor Lawrence one of the top quarterbacks in the NFL, and they're only going to go better because Mr. Gambler himself, Calvin Ridley's coming back. And Doug Peterson's that dude. And respect to Brian Dable. He did a great job too. It's going to be very close, but
I'm,
I think
picking more Brian Dable.
I think Doug.
Yeah, Doug-
Actually, no, I changed it.
Whoa,
Brian
whoa,
Dable.
whoa.
Wow,
You
this
can't-
guy
you
gave
can't
the
do
whole
that.
take.
You can't
This guy
do
is
that.
in agreement
I
with
take
me.
it
You
back.
can't. No,
I take-
no, no, no,
I
no,
take
no,
it
no,
back,
no,
Brian Dable.
That's not how it
This-
works.
This guy said all the points
That's
that
not how it
I broke
works.
down and
No.
said, nah, Brian.
No, because
okay,
here's what. Hear me out.
No.
The Giants were less talented than the Jaguars, and they
Fair.
and they reached
That's-
the same
that's
point.
why-
And I think,
Yeah.
fuck it, I'm gonna go Brian Dable.
Okay. I'm surprised you didn't pick Mr. Blue Eyes and who.
Who's Sirianni?
Is that your Coach of the year?
No, not at all. I'm
Yes,
picking
it
Brian
is.
Dable. Okay, offensive player of the year:
cap.
Justin Jefferson, Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Hurts. We know who
Justin.
we're gonna pick.
Not Pooni, Jefferson.
Oh.
Oh.
Sorry, bro. But yeah, no, I think if you're looking at the Vikings, right? The Vikings offense goes through Justin Jefferson. Let's be honest with ourselves, right?
Yeah.
And he put up great numbers. He was on a historic pace. It was him and Tyreek Hill for a while throughout the year. And without him, who are the Vikings offensively, right? I get it. They got
Sarah's
Thielen,
favorite
but he's
guy,
older.
Kirk.
I know Kirk. Kirko, he relies on him so much. I think you got to give it to Justin Jefferson after the year he had, and
I
he got in
think-
the end zone.
I think you have to do it with Justin Jefferson too because he had a great season. And as Jelani famously quotes, this is the non-quarterback.
Yeah, I
Yes,
was gonna say I
the
like that you guys
non-quarterback
did
MVP.
before
Non-quarterback
for
award.
that. Quarterback,
So,
yeah.
This is the offensive MVP.
Justin Jefferson.
Okay,
for
so
sure.
then we're gonna do defensive player of the year: Nick Bosa, Chris Jones, or Micah Parsons. Jelani, do you like Micah Parsons?
Micah Parsons is not going to win it,
He's not gonna
unfortunately.
I know,
My
but-
pick would be Micah, but no, it's Nick Bosa. Why?
Yeah.
Because he was consistent throughout the year. Micah,
18
he
and a
had
half
a great
sacks.
start. Let's face it, Micah had a great start to the year, but there was a stretch where he didn't really do much, and that's when Nick got hot. Nick helped the Niners have that best defense. They had the best defense in the league. Okay, he was the guy in terms of the pass rush and getting to the quarterback, Nick Bosa.
JP.
I want to say Chris Jones because he has the nicest helmet. Because Nick Bosa and Micah Parsons have the ugliest helmets in the NFL.
I've heard you say that before.
But
Jones.
yeah, Nick Bosa is gonna win because Nick Bosa led the league in sacks. He's the premier edge pass rusher in football right now, and he's a Bosa.
Yeah, that's true.
And he
Every
posted
time
up. He posted up with Joe Burrow the other day.
And Micah,
And Micah was there. Yeah, they were there in Vegas together.
Every time I see his name, I think of Sosa. These bitches love Bosa.
No,
No.
absolutely not. But
Shut
real
that
quick,
down right
real
now.
quick though on Chris Jones, I was looking through the NBA stuff, and then on my feed, some Chris Jones news. He's sick apparently, sore throat, congestion.
Aw.
Several Chiefs players are battling a little something, according to James Palmer from NFL
Oh,
Network.
Flu game sick on
Wow.
the Super Bowl.
So
That
we'll
sucks.
see. We'll see. Hopefully he gets better.
Okay, offensive rookie of the year, Garrett Wilson, Kenneth Walker, or Brock Purdy.
Unbelievable. Why is Brock Purdy there?
Nah,
We spoke about
we
this.
ranted about this already. I want to say Kenneth Walker, but that's my guy. Unbelievable season. But Garrett Wilson played the whole year, and he had a great year. So I think Garrett Wilson gets it, but Kenneth Walker will make it close.
I go Kenneth Walker. to be
Yeah?
honest with you. Yeah. I know he
'Cause
missed.
affected
I know
winning.
he missed time, but he did affect winning.
Thank you.
Who
What-
made the
and
playoffs?
Who made the playoffs? Which team made
The
the playoffs?
Jets missed
Did
the
the Jets or the
playoffs.
Seahawks make the playoffs, Sarah? Say it with your chest.
Seahawks.
Yeah, so
There you
I
go.
think I get it, he missed some time, but you saw that offense when he was running the ball. He
Yeah.
runs it hard. He's a good running back for the future of the Seattle Seahawks. I think that honestly, look, the Seahawks. I think they're gonna get disrespected in this spot,
Of course.
because they look at
The
New York, as New York,
media.
the New York Jets. But I-
Jets. Fuck.
But yeah, I think it should go to Kenneth Walker. And also on the Brock Purdy thing, he had a great stretch. I understand that, but please put Chris Olave in there. I don't know why he's not in there.
Stupid.
To me,
5 games
my
of
real
Brock Purdy.
pick is Chris Olave if he was in this, but
Ooh.
I want to give it to Kenneth Walker.
Defensive rookie of the year, Tariq Woolen, Sauce Gardner, Aiden Hutchinson.
I know you're taking Sauce Gardner.
Garden. Fuck out in there.
Sauce in the garden.
I know you're taking Sauce Gardner, Sarah,
Why?
because he shit talked John Morant.
That's your boy.
Oh,
Well, your boy went after your boy.
I don't
Yeah, your
like.
boy went after your boy.
I
do
like
you feel about
sauce.
that?
I do like sauce.
I like sauce too. I like ketchup and stuff too.
I like ketchup with
I'm sorry. That's egregious. That's
who
criminal.
are you picking, Jelani?
Well,
Tariq Woolen should be the defensive rookie of the year.
I
Tariq
think
Woolen.
Woolen should be it. But
Tariq Woolen.
again, similarly to the offensive rookie of the year, it's going to go to a
Because
Jet.
Sauce is because Ahmed.
going to go to a Jet.
Because if he was just Ahmed,
Yeah,
if he was-
that's true.
If he was Ahmed Gardner, it'd be whatever. Because he's Ahmed
Yeah,
Sauce
Sauce.
Gardner, he gets it because
No,
he's got the sauce.
That's a great point, because if his name was
Look,
if
man.
you don't go by Sauce, if he wasn't that figure,
Yeah.
it would probably go to Woolen. Woolen had a
Yeah.
great
He
year.
took a play out of Deion Sanders' playbook.
Woolen, you're talking. Look, real quick on the I don't want to gas his team up too much.
Gas him up, son.
But they did a
Yes, sir.
fantastic. Everyone talks about the Jets. Hello, is this mic on? In the words of Rob Parker,
ding, ding, ding,
the
ding.
Seattle Seahawks had just as good of a draft, if not better.
Better.
Okay, so I think you got
4
to look at him.
starters.
And
Effective.
I want to just touch on Hutchinson
5
real
actually.
quick.
Kobe Bryant.
Yeah. Hutchinson, very good pickup for the Lions.
Yes.
He is their future.
I
He could
like
actually
him
win this
too.
award too. I just don't see it. It's going to go to Sauce.
He will win a
Okay.
Defensive Player of the Year award.
Speaking of the Seahawks, comeback player of the year.
Geno. There's
Geno
and no
Smith,
fucking
Saquon Barkley, Christian
There's
McCaffrey.
no fucking discussion. It is nothing. I watched Geno with the Pivot podcast with Ryan Clark, Fred Taylor,
That's
and
good.
Channing
That's a good
Crowder.
pod. Good pod.
Great podcast.
Taylor Swift?
Not as good as the Trips Formation,
Nah, no.
but
Stop looking at NBA
no,
news.
sorry, no, nothing happened.
This is what I have to deal with.
No, breaking
It's his time to talk.
breaking
Not
NHL news from the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Da-na-na,
We've signed
da-na-na.
defenseman Connor Timmins to a 2-year contract extension. Our producer Eric is bashing his head to the wall.
By
right
the
now.
way, this is a period where there's also it's pre-free agency for the CFL. So if I should have pulled out my phone and start
You
telling
can.
you all this shit. Cody Fajardo's probably gonna go to the Montreal Alouettes, guys. How do we feel about that?
Jeez.
He's not gonna get sacked 61 times.
He used to be the backup quarterback for the BC Lions back in the day.
He's old, yeah.
Yeah, see, I know my CFL shit.
Well, okay.
Okay,
Just
but
BC
yeah,
Lions
but yeah,
things.
Geno
pick
Smith,
Geno. Okay, who do
Geno
you
Smith,
pick?
come back.
Geno. So who else is in there? Saquon
Saquon
and
and CMC.
my dogs, man. I gotta look at
You
the
gotta
running.
go Geno.
I got. It's gonna go to Geno because he's a journeyman. And he didn't do anything really.
He's very
throughout his
positive
career.
attitude.
Yes.
And then he set records for the Seattle Seahawks. But I would want to give it to CMC, just because he's so injury prone. So sorry, no, not CMC, Saquon. I meant.
I knew that.
Injury prone, and the fact that the Giants made the playoffs, they ran through him. That offense is Saquon Barkley and a bunch of guys. Let's just be honest, right? So
yeah,
I would say Saquon Barkley. Shout out to my guy CMC.
Gino.
Okay. Roger Goodell defends the NFL's officiating. He says it's never been better. The fuck?
Oh my gosh.
First of all, he says, I don't think it's ever been better in the league. There are over 42,000 players in a season. Multiple infractions could occur on any play. Take that out or extrapolate that as hundreds, if not millions, of potential fouls. And our officials do an extraordinary job of getting those. Are there mistakes in the context of that? Yes. They are not perfect, and officiating never will be. Do you guys think that it's the best it's ever been?
No. No, look what you saw in the championship weekend. It was horrible.
Yeah.
I think the NFL needs to integrate more technology into their officiating.
That'd be cool.
Games are very in the NFL, games mean more than every single game mean more than any other league, right? Because the nature of the schedule. And I'm one of those guys like, I like the human element. I'd rather see the right call be made. Just get it right. If there's a rule, just get it right. I'm sick and tired of this bullshit. Letter of the law. It's a human error.
Right.
Just get it right. Like in baseball, automated strike zones. It's fine.
Well, athletes get penalized all the time from the officials, obviously, for making some mistakes. So if they make a mistake, they should get penalized.
Yes.
Why are you looking at me weird? You looked at me like I said
Sorry,
gibberish.
it's still registering.
She's saying.
Oh my God,
refs should get-
mansplaining! You heard it here first.
No,
that was a mansplain.
No. I need some explanation. Sorry, I
don't know. I've never heard the term mansplain in my life before.
You don't know what it means?
No. I've heard it. There's that movie.
He's heard it at home.
I've heard it at Homestead.
It means when a woman says something, and then a guy mansplains. He takes that information and he says it. Oh, she means this, and re.
He didn't know what you were saying, so I'm just
explaining it.
I'm just explaining it.
Okay, go.
Well, my point here is, I think there should be some innovation, like Justin pointed out. Maybe we talk all the time, sky judge with certain situations. Some more things on the sideline and stuff like that. We'll see what happens with that. The replay was implemented in the game to sure up some calls, make sure that the game is better. But we've seen issues with replay all the time, and I get it. Referee is like the hardest job to do, benefit of the doubt. But honestly, man, I think the NFL is not perfect in that aspect by any stretch of the imagination. A lot of leagues struggle with the referees, and you could argue the NFL has been just as bad as the NBA. I think I've always said the NBA is worse, but the NFL is making a case for themselves. So there's got to be something to give. Something's got to give. And Justin also mentioned other sports with technology. I think that, you know what? Yes, a lot of old heads want to just keep it the way it's been, but we need some change up in here.
Okay, NFLPA DeMaurice Smith calls for the end of NFL scouting combine. I couldn't say any of these words right now.
For what?
He doesn't want there to be an NFL scouting combine.
Why?
He says, think about it. The NCAA and NFL structure a combine during what should be every football's player's last semester in college. Who decided that it was a good idea to take your son and have him exclusively try out for the NFL's exclusive way of getting into the league for the most part, unless you're a free agent player? You have to be invited to the combine. As soon as you show up, you have to waive all of your medical rights, and you do not only have to sit there and endure embarrassing questions, and I think that's horrible, and I don't want to poo-poo on any of that.
Well, the questions are bad.
Poo-poo like that.
No, the questions that they get asked at the combine are really weird, and we've seen them change course on that. But to me, it makes no sense to just do away with the combine. You need the combine, right?
I think he was saying have regional
combines,
pro days, just regional
pro days. Okay, fine. If you're gonna do that, okay, but don't do away with the combine in general. It also brings in a lot of dollars for the league.
That's why they're never gonna get rid of it.
Why would you want to get rid of it? Look at NFL Network. It's a whole event. It's a whole event now. So I don't think they should do away with it.
What about you, Justin? What do you think?
They're not gonna get rid of the combine. DeMaurice Smith can say whatever he wants. That combine brings so much money into the NFL. It's like a whole weekend event in Indianapolis.
Now they want to change the locations. They're looking at possibly moving it from Indy to other locations, just like they do with the draft. So I don't think they should do it. That makes no sense to me. And shout out to your CFL Combine coming up.
It's coming
It
in March.
is.
Yeah, CFL
Thank you.
Combine in March.
I actually know somebody in the Combine, Nico McCarthy. So we'll see.
Where's he from?
He plays D line. We'll see if he gets picked up.
What school is he from?
Was it McMaster?
Probably McMaster.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Tell him Sarah Stett's going to be there, and she's
Western,
the best
Western.
person to ever exist on the planet Earth, and you should probably.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Wow. Look at that CFL Combine.
CFL
It's in Edmonton.
knowledge. Sorry, guys. There's an
this
NHL
year.
blockbuster.
You guys are
trade.
just not even
No, there's
okay.
actually an NHL blockbuster trade right now. Vladimir Tarasenko to the
Where?
New York Rangers.
Oh wow. MSG Vlad.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, sorry, Laurier. I mixed up all of them.
It's okay.
Yeah, Laurier.
So now we have our final segment. It is the Super Bowl theme of the day that Justin planned.
Superfoot?
It's the funniest Super Bowl prop bets. I did a video yesterday on these, but I don't know if they're funny.
Homestead.com. Check it out.
Exactly. I don't know how funny they are, but I'll tell you my favorite one.
What's your favorite one?
I like that we can bet on Rihanna's first song. I think that's cool.
Work.
And I like the Gatorade one. I think it's gonna be purple. I'm going dark horse.
Blue.
It's
think they did blue last year.
gonna be
Yeah.
yellow. It's gonna be
Back to
yellow.
back
Why?
years.
Yellow is such a gross color to dump on
It's
someone's
gonna
like
be yellow.
pee-pee.
And then as for
Um,
Rihanna's first song, it's gonna be Diamonds.
Yeah,
Shine
we
bright
both
like
picked
a
diamonds.
diamond.
What are you
I'm
gonna
going
pick?
work.
Oh, that's actually possible.
No, she's gonna start slow.
She could.
The lights are gonna be off. Shine
Yeah, she's gonna
She's gonna rise up from the
and then
stage.
she's gonna be wearing
Yeah.
diamonds,
And then-
So
colored
yeah.
things
the
or whatever.
the last song's gonna be
Maybe that.
Yeah.
It's gotta be
Yeah.
Run This Town. As
That
long as she
that's
sings Upon the Replay, which is my favorite
She will.
Rihanna
She's
song.
She's gonna sing
DJs
SOS.
on
Yeah,
please
that era,
someone
woo.
help me.
That's
I remember she
gas.
was wearing.
That's it.
What was it? Upon the Replay, she was wearing that
Yeah.
green outfit. I think.
Wasn't that
in
video shot in Toronto?
Was it?
The
She
work
looked
one was.
amazing. I remember that video really well.
But yeah, I need that. I need that to open the Super Bowl.
What song do you not want her to sing, or do you not care for as
I
much?
Lift-
gotta
Lift
check
Me
into
Up.
rehab.
Oh, yeah,
Because
that check into rehab song. Don't
Rehab,
play that.
no.
Yeah, but that's kind
Nah,
of
lift
depressing.
me up. Like it's a sad song. Like it's a slow song. It's a new track, so she might do it. But she has
might.
so many good songs.
Old,
like, to
so
choose
many
from.
to choose from.
There's no point.
I like. I want her to play. We found love in a home.
I don't want that one.
You don't want
No,
that
I don't want that one. I want more of her stuff from like 2007, 2008.
Who do you
like,
think that she's gonna
young
bring?
Rihanna.
Did we already? Oh, what
We
is that?
talked about
Do you want Disturbia?
Disturbia.
Derek? That is a good one. That is a good one.
Okay.
My friend was obsessed with that when we were in. I was
Who do I think she's gonna
grade
bring on?
7 or 8.
Yeah. I want to see Jay-Z. Like I've been
think
saying
we've
I want
talked about
Jay-Z.
this maybe
Jay-Z's gonna
before,
show up. I
but-
talked to Hove last night. Actually.
ASAP. I don't see ASAP Rocky.
I talked to
going on
Hove
there,
last
be
night.
honest.
Nah.
Who else? Like I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like she could bring someone random that would be like another pop star that could work,
Maybe,
or a
but-
rapper or somebody.
Calvin Harris, maybe.
Yeah, but like, who cares about that? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like she needs to bring one big name out and then
has
we're
to
good.
because you see what happened last
I feel
year,
like
right?
it might be like
Yeah.
a legend, like an old
Has to.
school.
John Legend.
No, like an old school, like an Anita Baker type.
No,
Anita Baker.
How are they gonna
that-
match?
That'll
No,
get
no,
Jalen Hurts
that's
fired
an
up.
example. But I'm
That'll
saying,
get Jalen
I know,
Hurts
I
fired up if
know.
Anita Baker
That's what I'm
showed up.
saying. Like, so, but somebody old school, I think she might bring. Could be a man too, as well.
I don't know. I think it's gonna be
Someone-
newer school.
Maybe
to my-
Nicki
You think?
Minaj will show up.
Nicki.
Nicki Minaj was ranked the top 10
That's
rapper
a good.
of all time.
That's a good pick.
When?
Yes,
From who?
Billboard.
Billboard.
The list. Did you not see it?
The best rapper alive.
She deserves to be
She's
top
number
10
10.
after what she did on that Chris Paul verse she put on that song, that
Oh, yeah.
remix. I'm not gonna repeat the word, but yeah, you guys know what it is.
Cool. So that's all we
Cool.
have for today. You guys can
Come to
go
the
off.
Super Bowl party on Sunday.
Yeah,
Yeah,
come to our Super Bowl party. But until then, these guys are gonna be obsessed with the NBA and
We'll be back
NHL
tomorrow. Not true.
apparently.
we'll be back tomorrow.
I'm just trying to throw some shade at you guys.
We'll be here tomorrow.
All right. Thanks
Shout
for
out
tuning in
Mahomes.
and go Cowboys.
Go
Love you, Mom.
Cowboys. Shout out Mahomes.